Yeah!
Go! Go! Yeah!
Oh!
That is a hit at a mile. Alright guys, welcome back to 243 Outdoors. My name is Josh. Today is Christmas Eve and it is an absolutely beautiful day. We're 45 degrees, not hardly a breeze, clear skies, sun shining. You just can't ask for a better day. So this will probably be uploaded Christmas evening or the day after, so I hope you guys had a absolutely Merry Christmas. I got a couple hours before I got to be somewhere, so I thought we need to get out here and shoot a little bit today. So today we have our Fort Scott Munitions 80 grain solid copper TUI tumble upon impact rounds, and we're going to stretch them out a little bit. We got these loaded up with H4350 in our Starline Brass, so thank you Starline Brass for providing the brass for this series. We're loaded up with 44 grains of H4350 and overall length of 2.712. I've done the ballistic calculator and got some drops, so we're going to go 200, 300, 400, and 500 yards a day. We have 5 shots for each one. I just running this other camera from a distance. It's muddy and I'm just going to make one trip down, so I'm not going to set the camera up each time. So after I shoot, I'll show you a picture of what we've done and we'll go on. So this is a Savage Model 12 243. It has a primary arms 4-14 by 44 scope on it. So let's get started. So for 200 yards, we're going to be looking at a 0.3 mil drop. Very little. This is a very flat shooting rifle. 243 is known for that. I believe I painted all the targets. I was shooting the other day and I had one kind of bounce, and I believe it hit the 200 yard target. There's a hit just about 4 inches above the bullseye. It's a real faint mark, but let's dial up 0.3 and send one. These are flying at 32, about 3250, maybe just a shade less than that. Let's see what we can do here. So we got a slight breeze out there going from left to right. That solid copper round sure makes a pretty good ring. Alright, so we got them all there pretty much together. There's one kind of kicked over just a little bit right, kind of a flyer, so that ain't too bad. So I'll give you a picture of our target here. So we are out here at the 200 yard target. This was that ricochet I was telling you about from the other day, but you can see the copper marks on these 5. This 4-shot group measures exactly 2 inches and it's 2 3/4 from here, or from here to here. So wind might have caught it or whatever, but that's one MOA for those 4 shots, so that's very good. now we'll go on out to 300 yards, and we're showing a 0.8, so 4, 5, 6, 7.8. This is a 12-inch target. I'm going to dial it about 2/10 windage to the left. Let's go 4/10. It's a little bit more wide open out there. Looks like a pretty good wind call, just slightly to the left. And our 5th shot at 300. So I'm going to give this gun just cool down time for just a few minutes here. We've shot 10 rounds all back to back. We're just slightly warm to the touch. I'm going to check my other camera, make sure it's still running, then we'll get back and shoot 400 and 500. So we're out here at 300 yards. We have a 2.5 inch 4-shot group right here, and that opens it up another inch to 3.5. So not too bad. Okay, so 400 yards is calling for 1.4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it is. 1.4 mils. This is a square 16-inch target. Keep our windage the same. .400 yards, we have a 4.5 inch group, so we're just above 1 MOA. All right, time to move on up to 500 yards. We're calling for about a 2 mil, 2.1. We've also still got another 16-inch piece of steel out at 500. So the breeze is gusting up just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but they're cutting through the wind really well. So this will be our last shot. And we're on target. So we'll run down, take a look at these targets. You've probably already seen all of them as we've went along. Didn't bring the four-wheeler out here or nothing, so we'll either drive down or walk down, take a peek at them. Somebody forgot to wear their rubber boots today. Oh well. So our last group today, from here to here, measures 4.5 inches, and then this one here makes it go 5.5 inches. So not too bad. We stacked two on top of each other right here. This is really cool. It leaves a, the copper color on that. That doesn't appear to hurt the target or anything, the solid copper. So as we're driving back down range here, I just wanted to say that we done a very quick load development on this. We only have 50 rounds to play with, so we kind of got to develop a load and then save rounds to shoot at longer ranges, and then I want to save some final rounds to shoot at 1,000 yards. So all these groups were, right at that 1 MOA or slightly above at extended distances from 200 to 500 yards. So I'm happy with that. I'm sure these groups can be tightened up with a little more extensive load development. But like I said, these rounds are primarily for like a PRS shooter or a bench rest, F-class, something like that, that requires a real precise round, and that is what these are. These are precise rounds. So that's going to wrap up today's video with these Fort Scott Munitions 80 grain solid copper TUI rounds. I want to thank them for sending the rounds out for testing, and thank Starline Brass for providing the brass for this series. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll catch you later.